Hi, my name's Lily. I'm 11 years old, and I was diagnosed with an inoperable brain tumor at 5 months and started treatment at 6 months, and ever since, I have been on treatment in the hospital.
Hi, my name's Heather Lewis, and
I'm Andrew Lewis.
the reason I'm here today is because I wanted to share my story about my daughter, Lily. She was diagnosed with an inoperable brain tumor when she was just 5 months old. It was not the news that we were expecting at all. We found it, we were just playing with her one day, and I noticed that she looked to the side, her eyes started to twitch a little bit, and I brought her into the pediatrician, which followed up with a neurologist, an MRI, and we were told that there was a tumor sitting on her optic nerve, and we, after some more testing, anyway, we started chemotherapy, and it was years and years and years of chemotherapy. None of the traditional chemotherapies were working. We had learned about the BRAF V600E mutation, and we knew that there was genetic testing. However, where her tumor was, it was inoperable, and there was no way for us to operate on her tumor. So we could not get that genetic information until years later, as it continued to grow and she continued to relapse. That testing was available because it was large enough for us to biopsy, and that is when we found the BRAF V600E mutation, and we started her on an inhibitor.
It's been pretty hard, with all these appointments, skipping school, having to be out, and then getting caught up on work. What was going through my mind when all this happened is just people used to ask me, why don't you just get classes? And it was harder for me to say that stuff and deal with it because they didn't have any glasses prescriptions for me, and they weren't able to get me a lens. So it was definitely hard when people would ask, and I just had to tell them I can't describe a good day and a tough day. So good days, sometimes at the hospital I would have good days, sometimes bad. I know a lot of the times in the hospital, when I used to go to PCH, whenever they would take my port out, I would start throwing up. Some of my other bad days are I lost my balance and I had to learn how to fully walk again. And then another one, I had to stay in the hospital for about I don't remember if it was 6 or 12 hours a day, but it was one of them or in between. And I would have to stay in the hospital, and it was really hard, although some people would send me packages, and that's what would help my day.
So she's got 3 older brothers. She's the youngest of 4 kids. So she's now 11, and then she has her brother, Landon, who is 13. She's got Logan, who's 15, and Luke, who's 17. So, but at the time, they were 2, 4, and 6. So her siblings were 2, 4, and 6. And I don't think that especially when Landon was 2, I don't think that he completely understood why it was a big deal for her to have to go to the hospital. When he got sick, he just, like, stay home, just have some Tylenol, you're good. Yeah. So just very different in that aspect.
I think that's difficult for the kids to kind of wrap their heads around too, because they're just not all being treated the same way, right? And so, why does she get this attention versus me? I think that was really sort of impactful for all of them.
I've actually been able to bring the boys with me at different times, all at different times, because I don't want to have them all there at the same time. That's a bit much.
Well, everybody but me. I haven't been there yet.
He has not made it here. No, because you're holding down the fort here. When you say it takes a village, it takes a village. Yeah. So So that's been very difficult too. It's not easy on your marriage. You know, we've had a lot of travel. We've had to go from, you know, just here to, we were flying to Boston for a while, looking into options and being treated there. And then now we go to Tennessee. So it's been different. And there's times that, you know, we've been gone for a few weeks. I think 8 weeks. 8 weeks was the longest that we had to be gone. But it's challenging. It's difficult on our relationship, and it's difficult on the kids, on the relationship with them.
Yeah.
I think they worry a lot. There's a lot of uncertainty there, and I really think that they don't talk about it a lot. Actually, they probably should talk about it more. I think that would be helpful.
Don't let anybody that asks a question bring you down. If anybody asks, why don't you just get glasses? Don't think about that question too much. Don't let it get to you, because one day you might end up finding the right doctor, and they might be able to get you the glasses that you need and the care that you need. If I could go back and tell myself something from when I was younger, I would tell myself that it's all right and you'll eventually get the treatment that you need and get vision. I remember it was funny. Growing up, I thought, because I spent basically 11 years without any vision, not knowing what it was like to have normal vision, and I used to think that people could have almost like a camera feature in their eyes when I was younger, and they could zoom in on stuff, and it would be like a weird green cross and circle that they could just zoom in on. And that was when I was younger though. For fun, I like to make lanyards and do dance. Actually, this is one of my pretty recent lanyards that I've made. And then I actually have my dance bag right here. And that's what I like to do for fun and hang out with friends. I want to be a dancer. I love dancing. It is so fun.